Shalom, shalom, God bodies. What is going on this beautiful day today? I'm just out here. This is my fourth walk of the day. I've done 2 outdoor, 1 indoor, and now I'm on my 3rd outdoor. Today I have to get 18,500 steps because of first fruits. So on that day, I didn't do any walking except after my meals. So my numbers were pretty low. And I calculate my steps by the week. So I have to get 105,000 steps per week. And so currently I have to get 92,000. And broken up into 93,000. And broken up into these next 5 days will cause me to have to get 18,000 a day. So I'm walking every hour on the hour. It's a beautiful day today. Just got finished eating some cantaloupe and watermelon. Got to get that deep hydration going in my body. Last week I lost 3 pounds. So yay me. Wanted to come on here real quick and talk to you ladies about nutrient gaps. For those that don't know what nutrient gaps are, every single day you are supposed to get a certain amount of vitamin A, C, K, E, D, phosphorus, manganese, magnesium, potassium, along with folate, and all kinds of other, it's a host of nutrients that us as humans need to have in our bodies every single day. Most of us are not achieving 25% to 50% of the nutrients that we are supposed to be getting in our bodies each day. Because of this, it is causing nutrient gaps. Nutrient gaps is when you are getting potassium, but you're not getting enough magnesium. Magnesium and potassium work together. They also work together with calcium. So you could be working out every single day, trying to build muscle, and the muscle is not getting built because you don't have enough potassium, enough magnesium, and enough calcium to get it shuttled into your cells. You're not burning up your glycogen stores and turning on fat metabolism. Nutrients are very, very important. And I know we tend to ignore them. We just like protein. Let's get enough protein. And it's like, man, protein is the last thing you need to worry about. Really. And it's not 1 gram per pound of body weight. Why are you trying to feed your fat? Part of your body is fat. Like probably most of us over 40, perimenopause, we have 40 to 60% of our body is fat. So why are you feeding your fat cells with protein? You're just going to further ruin your liver and your kidneys. And you are going to be very upset because you're going to bring about diabetes, kidney failure, and things like that. Getting hundreds and hundreds of calories and grams of protein. It's not necessary. If you are going to get protein, if you care about protein, you only want to feed your lean body mass. So you need a lean body mass calculator. You can do it on Google. So what you want to do is, whatever your current weight is, you want to take that number and subtract it from your fat percentage. So I currently sit at 176. My body fat percentage is 45%. So you subtract that, and you get somewhere between 131 and 133. Then you need to find out how much 131 or 133 pounds is in kilograms. And then once you do that, that is how much protein you need. I need 59 grams of protein per day. You only want to feed your lean body mass. You do not want to feed your fat cells. That's the problem now. Everybody's walking around feeding their fat cells and they're not losing weight. They're working out, doing all of the work, thinking they're crossing all the T's, dotting all the I's. You're eating too much protein. You're eating too much fat. You're not prioritizing carbohydrates from fruits. You're eating a ton of dairy, eating a ton of meat. That stuff is very highly inflammatory to the body, and it's going to cause your body to become inflamed. You're going to start pulling in water from every fat cell, from your muscles. Your body's just going to start drawing in water because you're going to be so hot on the inside, and your body needs to cool you down. So it's going to start pulling in water, and then the water is going to weigh on the scale for you as weight. Then you're going to get discouraged, and then you're going to loop around that same cycle over and over and over again. Then another week you're going to lose a ton of weight. You're going to be like, yes, I didn't even do everything that I was doing before, and I'm losing weight. The body's very complicated. But where it becomes super easy is if you fill in those nutrient gaps. You fill in those nutrient gaps, and you will begin to feel better. You'll begin to sleep better. Inflammation will go down in your body. Body processes will start to run functionally again. The body's going to start releasing fat for you. You don't even have to really do any work. The body, you lose fat through breathing. You do that naturally. So if you're breathing all day, every day, why are you not losing fat all day, every day? Why are you overweight if fat comes off from breathing? Why? Because you have nutrient gaps. You need to figure out how to close them. You have to figure out how to close them. It's really, really simple. You can supplement. That's the easy way. You can supplement. I don't recommend supplementation until you've already tried through nutrition. I recommend using an app such as Cronometer. Cronometer has all of the nutrients on there that you need, but you have to put your own numbers in there as far as how much your body needs. So you need to find out how much your body needs for each and every nutrient. If you'd like me to do a video on that, I can. How I set up my Cronometer. Put it down in the comments and I'll go ahead and do that for you all. I'll probably just go ahead and do it anyway, just for the masses to know. But when you do that, get your Cronometer app on your phone, or just go on the website. I don't do apps, but go on the website, type it in, go to targets and profiles, and compute everything in there. And then you create meal plans based around you getting all of those nutrients every day. And I'm sorry, ladies, you're going to have to eat fruit. I know you heard that fruit is bad for you. I know you heard that fruit is full of carbs and sugar. Yes, God-given sugar, God-given carbs. God made it. He knows what we need. It's for you. Meat is not. But if you want to eat it, cool. But it's inflammatory. But eat the fruit, okay? Eat the fruit. Eat so much fruit. Your whole beginning of your day should be full of fruit. Cantaloupe, watermelon, bananas, oranges, okay? Berries. Eat your fruit. Eat your fruit. Eat your fruit. Every single day. That is going to jumpstart getting your nutrients in. Filling in those gaps. Then for lunch, have a big salad. Nutrient-dense salad. Green leaves, onions, tomatoes, mushrooms, onions, peppers, cucumbers, carrots, cabbage. Have you about 2 to 3 cups of salad every day. Very light dressing. I use avocado for my dressing. And a little bit of nutritional yeast. It is delicious. Get you a good salad dressing, low in sugar, low in net carbs. Pour you a couple of tablespoons on there. If you like spice, add you some spices. I love to add a lot of spices to my salad. People be like, wow, how does your salad taste so good? Oh, I put spices on my salad. Garlic powder, onion powder, Mrs. Dash, McCormick seasonings. Like, I go in on my salads. My salads taste like you're eating meat. You go ahead and do that. And then you have your dinner with whatever piece of dead animal flesh you're going to put on there. Make sure you have you some steamed vegetables such as broccoli, cauliflower, kale, edamame. You know, do that. Run that for about 12 weeks. I tell you, the weight is going to come off. And sisters, I'm going to let you know this too. Stop setting lofty goals for yourself when you're over 40. Don't set yourself up for failure. Goals of 2 pounds or more, over 40, overweight. Your metabolism is broken. Don't do that. Because even if you start off losing weight, it's going to stop. Your body's going to adapt. And you're not going to lose the weight. You're going to start losing a little bit of weight at a time, or you're going to start gaining weight. You have to heal your body. Healing is the absolute most important, highly necessary thing that you have to do for your body, so that you can lose the weight. Why would you want to build muscle on nasty materials, old, fatty, wasted materials, when you should be rebuilding? You should be tearing down the framework, and building a new infrastructure. And then building upon that. That is what is going to be the best option for you as a woman over 40. You can't, those are junky materials. You can, but you should not want to have a junky old body. You got to tear it down first and start over. But in the meantime, in between time, filling those gaps. Nutrient gaps are so important. Nutrients are so important. They're so important. I lose about 1/4 pound every week. That is normal. That is healthy. That is natural. My body is starting to work optimally now. Starting to fully function now. So losing 1/4 pound to 1/2 pound a week is very good. You didn't put on all that weight at once. You didn't gain 7 pounds in a week. Why are you trying to lose 7 pounds in a week? Stop doing that to yourself. Have more care, more love, more compassion for yourself. Take care of yourselves, ladies. The reason you're in the situation that you're in is because you have not loved yourself well. Losing weight is not the goal. Getting healthy should be. And weight loss will come. Trust me. Trust me. And one last thing to add on to that, filling those gaps, is to get out and walk. Walking is the single most healthiest, most wonderful thing you can do for yourself. Take yourself on a walk. You burn up all your glycogen storage in your liver and in your fat cells when you walk. The more you walk, the more glycogen you burn up. And then after you do that, you refeed on good foods and you refill your glycogen stores with good food. And that will turn on your fat metabolism. And it will cause your body to start releasing fat. So, I hope this video is edifying for someone. I hope that you guys take the advice and run with it. And let me know how it goes. Because I'm telling you, this is what needs to happen. The healing needs to happen. And then everything else will flow smoothly from there. You can also supplement with magnesium biglycinate. You can supplement with a vegan B12 supplement from like an algae source. Get you about 5,000 to 10,000 IUs of vitamin D, D3. They have spray versions by a brand that I love. And go ahead and do that, ladies. And I tell you, that's going to help you out tremendously. And make sure you're drinking, make sure you're eating your water, first of all. Because let me tell you real quick, I get about 92 ounces of water from eating fruits. I get 92 ounces just from eating the fruits that I eat every day. And then if I'm drinking 64 ounces of water, I am really getting my water in every day, you know? So eat your water and drink some water, but don't overdo it. Don't overdo it. If you're not getting a gallon of water in every day, don't try to get a gallon. Just get your water from your fruits. You won't even be thirsty anyway. But take really, really good care of yourselves, ladies. Put yourself first. Love on yourselves. Really, really, really love on yourselves, because God gave you this body. He entrusted you with this body to take care of it. He did not give it to you so that you could desecrate it and disassemble it and do all kinds of atrocities to it. That is really sinful. The Most High does not want us doing that to ourselves. And you will be held accountable for it. Excuse me for the noise. Even if you don't believe that that is true, I'm here to tell you it is. Your body is the temple of the Holy Spirit. How can the Holy Spirit dwell in a body that is sick and disease-ridden, deprived of nutrients? You're having all these bad thoughts, anxiety, depression, sadness, grief, sorrow. It's all because you don't have the proper nutrients in your body. Get the nutrients, fill in the gaps, and live a happy life. So, I want to say shalom to you all. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. I don't know if I'm going to record any more walks today. It just depends. I got a lot of work to do. So if I don't record any more walks for you today, I will see you in the next one. I love you so much. And take really, really, really good care of yourselves, ladies, okay? Thank you for watching. And I will see you on the next one. Shalom.